Well, December 15th, the last day to spread manure and other organic nutrient sources on cropland for Maryland producers. Under the modified nutrient management regulations approved earlier this year, farmers statewide are now prohibited from spreading manure between December 16th and all the way to March the 1st. Joining us now for a look at this, Maryland Department of Agriculture Assistant Secretary Hans Schmidt. Thanks for joining us this morning. Talk about the concerns here that led to this prohibition here, prohibiting spreading manure starting this weekend.
Well, good to be here. Some of the concerns, Maryland, our farmers farm in a very environmentally sensitive area, and we have a mandate here within the watershed to restoring the Chesapeake Bay. So part of agriculture's credit towards working towards those restorations is nutrient management. And looking at, and one subset of that nutrient management is how our manure is being applied. And during the winter months, when crops are not uptaking those nutrients, we place this ban. We put this ban in place. But we also wanted to do is looking at a balance between environmental protection and the realities of farming, and looking at some of the extreme weather patterns that we all take place. Some of the concerns that we were hearing from particularly from the environmental side and looking at trying to restore the bay is when manures were being applied or nutrients were being applied in some portions of the state, particularly the western portion where we have a lot of slope. Our dairy industry is located primarily out in western Maryland, and those nutrients, when they're applied on the slopes, have a tendency to run off. And so what we wanted to do was put some provisions in place to help alleviate that. So making sure that farmers have enough manure storage in place. In Maryland, along with the NRCS EQIP program, have strong cost share programs to help assist farmers with putting those storage components in place. So we take application of manure timing as a high priority, and so we put provisions that we wanted to make sure that the manure was available come springtime when crops were planted.
Very good. A lot more we could talk about that. You've already mentioned some assistance there for producers who may not have the storage they need right now, but we appreciate that. That's Maryland Department of Agriculture Assistant Secretary Hans Schmidt joining us from Annapolis, Maryland this morning. Christina Loren here. She'll check out that eastern forecast. Some things going on out there in the northeastern part of the country. So check that out, and all around rural America coming up.